This is a demonstration video on how to use managely.cloud. Managely.cloud ERP is the first SaaS ERP system that allows you to create your ERP system online, manage it, subscribe, and all the process will be automated. No need for any human intervention in the process. So the first step is to press on create your system. Next, you need to log in with your account or create a new account. You can also use Google Sign In to sign in to Managely Cloud. Once you sign in, this is your user control panel where you can manage all the settings, the billing, the marketplace, and your systems. Now, from here, Managely Cloud allows you to create a system in trial version for 7 days where you can try the system so that you can see what you get and explore our ERP system. Once you are satisfied, you can then move to a subscribe plan on the selected plan you desire. If you go to Managely, you will see that we have 3 plans, and this later on we will demonstrate how to subscribe to the selected plan that meets your demand. Now, the first step is to create the system. You're going to click on create new ERP. This will take us to the process of creating a new system. It will ask you to keep or change this auto created subdomain. You can create your own domain, like suppose I'm doing now. Once you create, once you are satisfied with the subdomain, you can launch the free account now. Now, this process will create your system online without any need for any developer to intervene in the implementation process. It will take around 2 to 5 minutes. Now the system is created. It took only 2 minutes and 59 seconds, almost 3 minutes to create your full system online without need any development implementation task. So now to access your system, you're going to go back to the dashboard. You'll see your system created. Now just click on the link to access your system. When you run the system for the first time, you will go through the initial system configuration where you can set up your ERP system. You're going to select the language, the country, time zone, the currency. Then click next. You're going to put the information of the first account, the admin account of the system, the email used for the account, and the password. Now you're going to enter the company name, the company abbreviation letters, and then select the chart of account standard or standard with numbers. View the chart of accounts to verify, and then select the financial year begins on the date you want. And for the purpose of demonstration, or if you are you are creating a trial version, you can generate a demo data for exploration to try the system with the data to better understand and see the use cases that fit your needs. For this demonstration, we're going to generate the data so that we can see what we get. Once you're satisfied with the permission, you're going to click complete setup. Now the setup is finished. You're going to close this, and it will take you to your created ERP system. Now the system is created and it is an on trial version. You can access it from anywhere. You don't need to go to managely.cloud. You can just access it from this URL. You can share it with your colleagues to also access it from any device online, like such. We're gonna now use only the subdomain and access the system using the user we created earlier. Here, now I'm accessing the system directly without the need to go through managely.cloud. Now back to the dashboard, we can see our system is configured. Now, if I decided to move the system after trying the system, I can decide what plan. I can see the plans here once again. Based on my requirement, based on the models is covered in this plan, I can decide which plan I can get. I can subscribe monthly or yearly. Of course, yearly you get 2 months free. You go back to the dashboard. How you gonna do that? First, you need to make sure that your wallet has the amount needed for the subscription. If the amount is not charged yet, you can charge it from here. You can go proceed to the payment, decide the amount you want, and then go continue the process of the payment in PayPal. Back to the dashboard, we're gonna go to the system, ERP, and then we can upgrade the system to the plan and the period we want for the subscription. Now for this demonstration, we're gonna take growth, for example. We're gonna take the monthly. As we saw on my wallet, I have the amount that covers the subscription. For just the sake of the example, if I choose the annual subscription, I don't have this much in my wallet, so it will give me a message that there is an insufficient wallet balance. Then I have to recharge to meet the requirement of the billing. For this demonstration, we're going to just subscribe for the monthly. Each subscription, which is monthly or yearly, it will be automated so that you don't need to do this process once again. Now we're going to subscribe. It will give me a subscription created. I can go to the invoices, see the invoice, download my invoice, see the billing, and then from here I can process the payment. Once the payment is done, I can go to my systems. I can see my system active. The date of creation also is there. I can access the system now. From here, I can see that my system now no longer has the notice that this is on trial, and my system is fully activated. Now I want to go to if I want to change the domain of the system. How can I do that? I can go from here, press change domain. If I need to have a full domain, I can go here and then decide what is my domain. Before proceeding with this operation, you need to make sure that you contact your system administrator to to ask him to change the configuration of the domain to point to this IP address. Just share with him this IP address and ask him to point the domain to this IP address. Then when you come back to validate that this your domain is pointed to this address, you can check the IP match. Now, because we didn't do this step, it will show us this error. But once you do this step, you will have no error, and then you can confirm the change to your domain. Now, since I have an active system and growth plan, I can now access the marketplace and see the add-ons and decide which add-on I can install. Notice that each add-on describes what plan is covered, what plan is allows this add-on to be installed. So for instance, for commission management, it's only available for enterprise and growth, and we will install it now to demonstrate the process of installing an add-on. You're gonna press here, you're gonna select the system we created now and confirm installation. Again, the installation will be processed, automated, no need for any intervention from the tech team. Now the add-on is installed. I can go back to the portal. I can access my domain again. There is another way also to access the domain. Another way to access my system is to go to auto login, ensure, and then open from here. Now I can be able to access the add-on we installed, which was commissions, and start using it right away. This process, from creating the system to subscription to installing the add-on, requires no attention from any technical service provider or technical team. As a user, you can do all this process without any need of service. This is the power strength of our SaaS ERP that allows you to fully control your features, install the add-ons you need, and start working and using your system. There you have it. This is the basic tour of our Managely ERP SaaS system, where you can create your system, subscribe to the plan that meets your requirement, and install the add-ons that covered by your plan. Thank you and have a nice day.